Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about the Facebook ad type that I describe as link ads. We're going to go over the pros and the cons, and we're also going to look at an example. This is very, very important. A lot of people doing Facebook marketing do not pay attention to the different ad types and therefore leave a ton of money and a ton of traffic on the table. So what we're going to do now is we are just going to hit our example, and this is what an example of a link ad looks like on Facebook. And you'll notice here that you still get a body. So in other words, you still get to write a good bit of text at the top. Your image is more of like a rectangle. It is 1200 by 628 pixels. You get a bold title toward the bottom of the image and a really strong call to action. You can see that shop now button. But there are some cons to these types of images, or these types of ads. So let's discuss that real quick. Okay, so the pros and the cons of a link ad. So the first pro is that you end up getting more actual clicks to your website. Now, the reason that you end up getting more clicks to your website opposed to, say, a page post ad is because when you click on the ad image in a link ad, it will take people directly to the offer, your affiliate link, your e-commerce link, your Amazon link, whatever page you're promoting. Opposed to page posts, when you click on the image in the ad, it just makes the image bigger. It magnifies it. So link ads are exactly what they're called. They do exactly what they're called, as I guess what I should say. When you click anywhere on the ad, it takes you to the link to your website. A page post ad does exactly what it says. It takes you, when you click it, to the page post. It makes the image of the post bigger. All right, so you're going to get more actual clicks to your website when you're using link ads. Now, this is really, really good. It's a huge benefit because the more traffic you get to your website, the bigger your custom retargeting audiences become. Because remember, you're using Facebook's retargeting pixel, maybe Google's retargeting pixel, or any other company or platform that you might use for retargeting, and you're collecting all of the data that hits your site. So essentially, the more traffic, targeted traffic at least, that you get to your site, the more clicks on your ads, the more long-term money you're going to make, because you're building these huge custom audiences that you can retarget. And that is one of the main pros about a link ad. Everything about a link ad is geared to get your customer from Facebook to your website. That is the main goal, to get people to click on your ad and go directly to your website or your store or your product that you're selling. All right, now these can come off more like actual advertisements. So that's a really good thing in a lot of cases, because oftentimes people see an image and they just think it's an image somebody posted. But with these types of ads, you get this call to action button, and it says like learn more, sign up, shop now. You can choose from a couple of different options. And this really makes a statement and really is a huge call to action for an ad on Facebook, which helps attribute to more clicks to your website. Okay, so you get this strong call to action on these types of ads, and it works really, really well. I use these myself. I profit from link ads, and they crush it. All right, and of course, another pro on these is less comment management. So less comment management. With page post ads on Facebook, they they provoke more people to comment, share, and like, which is a good thing. That is a good thing. But what I mean by less comment management is, since these are link ads, and when people click anywhere on your ad, they're going to go directly to the product. You're going to have less people commenting saying, where can I get this? How can I find this? I clicked the image and it just made the image bigger, because those are all issues that happen with regular photo and page post ads on Facebook. So these are quicker to get people off of Facebook and onto your website, to your product page. So you're going to have less comment management. And that is actually a good thing in many cases, like I said, because people are easily getting to where they're supposed to go, meaning less comments. Now, there are some cons to link ads. Everything has pros and cons. Smaller images. So they are 1200 by 628 pixels. Think about that. 1200 by 628. That's exactly half the image size of a page post ad, which is 1200 by 1200. The more real estate you can get in your Facebook news feed or in somebody else's Facebook news feed, obviously the better. The better your odds are going to be of having a high click-through rate and a higher conversion rate. All right, now another con is these are less likely to go viral. All right, so this is kind of a win-lose situation with these types of ads, because like I said, a pro is that you have less comment management, less confused people, but a con is that they're less likely to go viral because they get less post engagement. These are less likely to get shares, comments, and likes because they remove people from Facebook directly to your website faster than page post ads can do because of the way that they're designed. When you click them, they take you straight to the website. So these are definitely going to get less comments. They definitely go less viral. And that kind of sucks because you miss out on some free traffic. But see, once again, that's why you shouldn't just be doing one or the other. You should be doing both. So you can relish in the pros of both ad types and not necessarily get hurt by the cons. If you're doing each one of the different ad types, you're able to experience all of the benefits of each, right? So that's a big deal. Pros, more clicks, stronger call to action, and less time management, whereas cons are less real estate and less likely to go viral and lower click-through rates because, well, you have a smaller image. Now, let's look at both of these side by side. On the left-hand side, we've got a page post ad. On the right-hand side, we've got a link ad. We just went over the pros and the cons of a link ad, but I wanted to pull them up side by side so you can see exactly what each one looks like compared to one another. So on the left-hand side, let's go over the differences on the page post versus the link ads. So on the left-hand side, we have our page post. Notice that at the top, it says, check out these awesome baby bunkers, get them now. And you see the blue link. Now, that blue link is what they have to click. Your customer must click that blue link that you put in order to leave Facebook and go to your website so you can get the sale. And that's what I was talking about a second ago. More comment management is necessary on page post ads because a lot of people see the ad. For whatever reason, they cannot see the massive capital letters in the blue link that say click here to get it now. And they go down and they comment and say, how do I get this? Where can I get this? So you oftentimes have to have a virtual assistant manage these, or else you miss out on a lot of sales. So virtual assistants go in and they comment and say, here's the link, here's the link, here's the link. You don't see that on link ads. So when you click on this post, it's just going to make the baby bunker image even bigger. Another thing to point out is at the bottom, see where it says write a comment with the little picture, the bottom left of the screen. This is another reason that these get more post engagement, is because everything about this provokes more engagement. It's got everything set up and ready where people can just start commenting. All they got to do is start writing it. They don't even have to click on comment. It's already there. So this is why they get more comments, which can help it go more viral. On the right-hand side, we've got our link ads. And you can see you still can write at the top, but you notice there is no blue link in there. Why? Because it's not necessary. If you click anywhere on this ad, where the image is and it says 50% off and all that, you're going to leave Facebook and instantly go to the site that you're advertising. And of course, this looks more like an actual advertisement. You've got the big bold headline. You got your where it says my store name, where you can customize what your URL says. And of course, the image is going to be smaller. It's less image space, right? But you're going to get more clicks to your website, because when people click on this, they're instantly going to leave Facebook. Whereas if they click on those baby bunkers, it's just going to make the image bigger. So you can also see that under these, there's not already handily waiting a little box that says write your comment and press enter to post. Another reason these are going to get less comments. So once again, these are on the right hand side, the link ads, they're less likely to go viral, but they are going to get you more traffic to your website more likely. So one has a higher click rate, one has a higher what's called clicks to website rate. They're both amazing ad types. You should definitely do both of them, which is why I'm doing this pros and cons series of all of these different ad types. They all have things to offer, but they also all have faults. The only way to really win is to do all of them, or at least these two types right here are like the main two that you should definitely be doing. And they both work very, very well. So that was the pros and the cons of link ads. I did mix in some of the page post because I wanted you to see from our previous video where we went over page post. I wanted you to be able to see them side by side. They both work well. You should do both. Don't just do one or the other. Do both. So I hope you learned a lot from this video. Now, in the next video, we will talk about actually writing a link ad. Sorry, so many different types of ads. Even I get confused. We're actually going to go through and we are going to write a link ad. And I'm going to film that so you can see exactly how it's done, exactly how it's set up, so you can start using these ad types yourself.